Oh, what a surprise! Now the Feh Channels told us.
I'm the Archer of Love, and I'm taking aim straight at Alm's heart.
I feel so bad for Faye. All she wants is some Alm loving, and Alm's just with Celica as a dual hero.
Enjoy!
It's okay. When you're madly in love, you see past it.
I'm in a congenial mood, but let's not get too friendly.
Congenial mood, man. Those are big words. Oh, that's what Thor Lance does. Oh, wow.
The day of devotion.
85. Dang. Unmasked Knight. What mask?
Excellent outfit, isn't it? The hat's my favorite part.
The hat looks so dorky. I'm surprised Conrad's part of this banner. He's actually a 4-star as well, so. Lovebird
What a
Duel.
lovely day.
Let's try to enjoy it.
You need to tell Faye that you're with somebody, because this is just rude.
Keep it together.
Let's deliver.
All right, what's the dual skill?
Let's go, Celica.
I'm ready.
By the way, when I said what mask with Conrad, oh, it's a healing one.
Which to choose?
By the way, when I said what mask with Conrad, I know he wears a mask,
This is for
but
you.
like it's not much of a disguise. Oh, Faye just wants to love Alm, but Alm is literally. God. You know what? You know who Faye reminds me of, guys? Faye reminds me of Little Nimius. I still remember when I had a crush on a girl, and I just managed to convince myself, even though she was like clearly into someone else, that they were just together all the time because they're super good friends. Oh, I can feel for Faye. Wait, they're fighting? Oh wait, yeah. I thought Alm was gonna kill, like, you know, Conrad or something. But yeah, that's so sad. Look, she says. Oh my goodness, this is so sad. I'm not done giving Alm all his gifts yet, though. Let's make this quick so we can get back to it. Love blinds you. Love makes you ignorant. It is quite sad. Alright, let's go through the heroes. Sometimes you don't want to believe the truth. Sometimes the truth can't be handled. You can't handle the truth. Alright. Oh man. I feel so bad for her. If I got to play Echoes, I would 100% marry Faye. She deserves it. And Faye actually replaces a really special hero that we've had for a while now. Halloween Jacob, the legendary quad brave bow archer with very deadly specials because he has bolt fighter. The man is now replaced by Faye. Faye is essentially the same thing, but with more attack and better stats, because she has more stats. But basically, Death Blow 4, Bolt Fighter, Armor March. You basically drop a Brave Bow plus on her, and you are done. Her special bow is called Budding Bow, effective against flying foes. If unit initiates combat, grants attack defense +4 during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. What? That bow is made for armor hero. Wait a second. That's useless. No, I'm serious. That's useless, guys. Think about it. The best heroes for that bow are all like armored archers. But what armored archers would you do that on? Halloween Jacob? No, you would go Brave Bow plus Bold Fighter, which is the best combination. Unless you can't afford it, then I guess Budding Bow would make more sense. You would not do it on Winter Marth. Dual Marth, it would not make sense. You would not do it on... There aren't that many armored archers. I guess Cav archers? But like, for example, Valentine Roy. Low speed, high attack, you go Brave Bow. But basically, it is like Wary Fighter in a bow. Which is... I don't know. I really can't think of a hero that would use it. Who do you guys think? Halloween Niles. Halloween Niles is fast though. He would not use this. Anyways, Budding Bow. I really can't imagine a lot of heroes that would be useful on. Most archers are pretty quick, and if they're not pretty quick, they have a lot of attack, aka go out and use Brave Bow. Slowest archers are, for example, Halloween Jacob would use Brave Bow. Valentine Roy would use Brave Bow. Legendary Leaf would use Brave Bow. I mean, he has his own bow, so you wouldn't do it. Faye would use Brave Bow. But this actually does work on Faye, so if you didn't want to put a Brave Bow on her, Budding Bow can keep you pretty good until then. Essentially, she has Wary Fighter and Bold Fighter at the same time. So long as she attacks, though. That only works when she attacks. Which is still pretty useful, because with Bold Fighter, she can attack, they attack one time, and then she attacks. And if she doesn't kill, so be it. She doesn't get doubled, and she will survive. So yeah, Budding Bow I think is quite useful, but until we have like normalized armored archers in the summoning pool, I don't really see a big use of it. But yeah. And again, Halloween Jacob could use it as well, but I really think Halloween Jacob should be using like Bold Fighter Brave Bow, because he's so fit for it too. Anyways, the rest of his kit: Moonbow, easy; Death Blow 4, easy; Bold Fighter 3, easy; Armor March 3, easy. So I'm saying easy because these are all just like expected things to put on her at this point. She has a decent amount of attack, so Death Blow 4 adding 8 attack. Bold Fighter allows her to double. Her first shot gets the Moonbow ready, and her second shot uses the Moonbow. So she attacks, they attack, she attacks, and the second attack is a Moonbow. Very simple, very easy to use, pretty damn good. But again, the suggestion is to go Brave Bow on her, because if you use Brave Bow, your first attack procs the Moonbow, your second attack uses Moonbow, and this is before your opponent can attack. Next turn, your opponent can attack you one time, if even that, because they might be dead, and then you just repeated it one more time. You attack, proc Moonbow, and the second one's another Moonbow. So you can use up to 2 Moonbows in one phase with a Brave Bow, and it doesn't matter if your foe cannot make. It doesn't matter if your foe can make a follow-up attack, because usually they don't survive double Moonbows and like 4 shots with Death Blow on top of it. So yeah, I would not really suggest Budding Bow. It just makes more sense to go for Brave Bow. She's so cute and sweet though. Emperor of Rigo. Anyone know why Rudolph is carrying 2 daggers? It's not very Valentine-like. Anyways, Rudolph is relatively simple. Thor Lance, accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1. Very nice. So basically, Bonfire is now 2 cooldowns. At start of combat, if unit's attack is over foe's attack, which it should happen, his attack is immense. It was leaked in the Feh channel, but I don't remember right now. If units attacks over foe's attack, but he should get that to trigger. It inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Very good. That's wary, and unlike Faye, this is at both phases. So long as you have more attack than your opponent, they cannot double you. So this is for both phases. Very nice. This encounter special fighter QR. Man, this is such a standard build. But yeah, Thor Lance is majorly good. The reason why Thor Lance is so good, man, you might not even need QR. And the reason is simply because as soon as you hit him, Bonfire is 2 cooldowns, so special fighter procs Bonfire. So as soon as you hit him, he hits you back with Bonfire. And because your attack is dropped by 6, your defense is dropped by 6, you don't hit very hard, and he hits even harder. So yeah, very good Bonfire. And then he also has threat and attack defense, which he uses really well, because he's armored, he moves badly. So if a unit is within 2 spaces, aka he's baiting them, he gets attack defense +5, and his opponent gets attack defense -5, which helps the Thorn Lance as well, which also drops their defense, which helps them nuke them in one shot. Rudolph is actually surprisingly good on the counterattack. Huh, I like it. I think you could even go distant counter on him. It might be his best A skill, to be honest. Distant counter special fighter, because even at far, if he takes a hit, he could probably absorb it and probably just one-shot them thanks to the threat and attack defense, Thorn Lance, and the fast Bonfire. Really good hero, actually. I'm glad they didn't make him bad, because that's what I was worried about. They kind of made Grail bad, so that's, yeah. Next, Conrad. Now, chat, I don't even want to be the guy to tell you this. Why? Who in the world thought Conrad was a good choice? I'll just be frank, this guy should be Tempest Trials. Not that I would even want him in Tempest Trials, but he should be Tempest Trials. Melee Bouquet. If unit initiates combat, grants attack defense +4 during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. I mean, that's good because he's slow. So it works really well with him. That is much more useful than the bow. Archers are generally pretty quick, and I've already gone through the examples. So that works on him, but he still only attacks one time. Like, there's no... I guess you can drop that on like somebody who has bold fighter and doesn't have a unique weapon. You probably could figure out somebody too, though. That doesn't seem very hard to do. But essentially, it frees up your B slot. So any sword armor hero could drop a bold fighter in their B slot and then just use that to make it so that they can attack twice. But usually with an armored hero, you would just get the kill off in 2 shots. You wouldn't even worry about the follow-up attack. Anyways, whatever. I really feel like this is a Tempest Trials hero because the rest of his kit is just whatever. Ardent Sacrifice, you can get that from 3 and 4 stars. Brazen Defense Res. Wait a second, that's already out and free. Is that just not from Kana? Male Kana? I'm just shaking my head. What is the point of this? Yeah, this makes me sad. What is the point of this? I think the best thing by far is his weapon, and that's it. The rest of this is ouch. And Wings of Mercy, you can get that from what, Kane? Yeah, there's man, I don't like that at all. Shaking my head. Don't pull for Conrad. Which, by the way, they put in this 4-star summoning system, and Conrad is your 4-star summonable hero. He's the easiest hero on this entire banner to get, because you have a rate for a 4-star Conrad. But you wouldn't want to pull red anyway, so it doesn't matter. You wouldn't go for Conrad. You wouldn't get Conrad. Just don't go for Conrad. You don't need me to tell you that. This is basically a Tempest Trials hero. Or a GHP hero. But they want you to pull for it. I guess if you get all reds, you might want to just get a special hero. Either way, whatever. Let's go to the meat of this. The best hero, easily. Alm, Duel Alm. Man, look at that kit. Lunar Flash. This was only on Legendary Alm so far. Treats foes defense res as if reduced by 20% during combat and boosts damage by 20% of unit speed. Anyways, bonus doubler, very valuable skill. This was on Na before, Legendary Roy. Pretty good. And if he buffs himself or he gets any kind of buff, it gets doubled. Lull attack speed, inflicts attack speed -3 on foe and neutralizes foes bonuses to attacks. Attack speed, really good. Rouse speed, speed res 3, also really good. At start turn, if unit's not adjacent to an ally, grants speed res +6 to unit for 1 turn. Super good. The entire kit's good. But here's the big thing. Scepter of Love grants speed +3 at start combat if a bonus granted by a skill like Rally or Hone is active on unit, or if unit's HP is over 70% at start combat, grants bonus to units attack goes 20%, 5% of foes defense, and inflicts penalty on foes attack equals 25% of foes res during combat. What? I appreciate a lot that Faye is trying to differentiate its move sets and whatnot, but like, it's getting a bit ridiculous. Okay, so let's break that down. If a bonus granted by a skill like Rally or Hone is active on unit, or if unit's HP is greater than 70%, at start combat, grants bonus to unit's attack equals 25% of foe's defense. So in other words, if they had, say, 40 defense, you would get another 10 bonus attack, and they would lose 10 attack. And inflicts penalty on foe's attack equals 25% of foe's res. Oh, well, it would be 25% of their res. But say they had 40 defense and 40 res, it'd just be 10 extra attack for you and 10 less attack on your opponent. So in other words, the entire idea here is to reduce damage taken and maximize damage dealt. Nice, that's good. And it's easy to trigger so long as you have a buff on him or you have your HP over 70%. So that's easy to use. Between a lull attack speed, you should definitely outspeed your opponent, and you can reduce damage taken through the lull portion and then rouse speed res for the extra stats. That's good. It's not true damage though. It's not. It's grants bonus to unit's attack.
This unit is a hard counter to my Jagano no.
Yeah, I guess it is. But you're right. This is absolutely not true damage. It just increases your damage, which is fine, I would say. You would want true damage because it's more consistent and it pierces, but it increases your attack. That's fine. Reasonably speaking, your opponent can have if they have 40 defense, which is pretty reasonable, it's just 10 extra attack. It's not crazy, but you have to add that on top of the bonus doubler and then the law attack speed and the route speed res 3, and of course the other portion of dropping their attack. I think as a whole it gives Alm a really good advantage. But real quick guys, do you think Alm is essential? Because of all the heroes thus far, I feel like he's the least essential. Like, of all the dual heroes, I think, from what I can tell, his dual skill heals and gives him attack and speed. So 6 extra attack, 6 extra speed. And the bonus doubler would double it, so he essentially gets to 63 attack and 55 speed. And he hits really, really hard against armors. But generally speaking, you don't need to heal. Healing is nice, but you don't need to heal. In most modes, you don't need to heal. I think Ephraim is still better. Yep, I think Ephraim's better. I think New Year Alphonse is better. I think Hector is better. Huh. Anyways, those are your heroes. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. But this banner, are you guys gonna pull on this banner? Because surprisingly, I thought Duel Alm would be the best hero. He's really, really, really good. But if I'm being honest, I would actually take Valentine Faye over Alm. Just because if you drop Brave Bow on her, she's a better Halloween Jacob, which makes her a top 5 archer in the game. Whereas with Alm, we have plenty of armor killers. And he's going to kill more than armors, of course. But his effects and whatnot don't really do too much against non-armors. And his dual skill is healing and 6 extra attack, 6 extra speed on what appears to be infantry. Yeah, to be honest, I think the best heroes here are Faye and even Rudolph. Conrad last by far, and then I think it's Duel Alm. Like, I like how it looks. It looks really... He and Celica looks really, really good. But as a hero itself,